Hello and welcome to ERi-TV Evening News, live from Asmara. I am Salim Brhana. Here are stories making headlines today. Himalayan Cataract Project conduct eye surgeries in Asmara. National Support commemorate Operational Funkit anniversary. City employees in Thailand ordered to work from home due to air pollution. Brazil's president in Egypt for 2-day official visit. The Himalayan Cataract Project team of ophthalmologists successfully conducted a series of cataract surgeries at Berhan Ain Hospital in Asmara on 12th of February. This medical initiative resulted in 700 patients receiving cataract surgery and additional 10 patients received cornea transplant. Dr. Mengis Baira, the project coordinator, emphasized that this surgical program is a continuation of long-standing efforts by the Himalayan Cataract Project team. He expressed optimism that Eritrean professionals working alongside the visiting ophthalmologists would gain valuable experience from this initiative. Further expanding on the project scope, Dr. Mengis highlighted a collaborative agreement with the Ministry of Health, the College of Medicine, and Eritrea College of Health Science. This partnership aims not only to perform surgeries but also to facilitate the training of college students, transfer of technology, and provision of medical equipment supports, thereby enhancing Eritrea's healthcare infrastructure. Professor Geoff Tabin, a co-founder of the Himalayan Cataract Project and a lecturer at Stanford University, shared his hopes that this program would serve as a foundation for Eritrean medical experts to independently conduct such surgeries in the future, leveraging their internal capabilities. The program's progress and impact were inspected firsthand by Mrs. Amna Nur Hussein, the Minister of Health, on February 15. Her visit underscored the importance of this initiative in improving eye care and surgical service within the country, marking a significant step forward in the battle against preventable blindness in Eritrea. Eritrean communities in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Republic of South Sudan, and Great Britain recently celebrated the 34th anniversary of Operation Funkit. The event, held under the theme Funkit Tunes of Liberation, aimed to honor the significant milestone that marked the country's stride towards complete independence. In Riyadh, the commemorative event took place on February 9th, where attendees reflected on the importance of Operation Funkit as a pivotal moment leading to Eritrea's total independence. They emphasized the need for enthusiastic annual celebration to ensure the legacy of Operation Funkit is passed down to the future generation. The Riyadh event was enriched with artistic and cultural performance along with competitions that showcased Eritrean heritage. In the United Kingdom, particularly in cities of London, Sheffield, and Coventry, the Eritrean community gathered to remember this historic event. Mr. Salih Abdullah, the charge d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in UK, highlighted Operation Funkit's role in bringing hope to the Eritrean people and pronouncing the nation's impending independence to the international community. The UK events were characterized by colorful ceremonies, artistic displays, and cultural performance, drawing significant participation from the Eritrean diaspora. On February 10th, nationals in Juba, South Sudan, commemorated the 34th anniversary of Funkit operation with patriotic zeal. Eritrea's ambassador to South Sudan, Mr. Johannes Mikael, delivered a speech emphasizing the operation's crucial contribution to Eritrea's independence. He urged Eritreans to recommit to strengthen their organizational involvement and participation in national matters. Furthermore, Mrs. Wayne Geher, the charge d'affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in Saudi Arabia, held a seminar in Bahrain for Eritreans discussing the current situation in the homeland and regional developments. In a similar spirit of engagement and reflection, heads of national associations in Switzerland deliberate on homeland affairs and how they can contribute to national development programs. Mr. Habtom Zerai, the Charge d'Affaires at the Eritrean Embassy in Switzerland, provided insight into the current state of country and offered a date on consular service available to nationals. These global commemorations of Operation Fenkel not only serve as the reminder of Eritrea's journey to independence, but also as a call to unity and contribution toward the nation's ongoing development and prosperity. The Voluntary Blood Donors Association in Southern Eritrea region held its third Congress on 13th of February in port city of Asab under the theme Let's Save Lives with Renewable Blood. The event marked a significant milestone in the association's effort to promote voluntary blood donation within the community. Mr. Osman Abdel Qadir, the chairman of the association, highlighted the positive outcome of sustained promotional activities aimed at enhancing public awareness about the importance of blood donation. He further noted that thanks to these efforts, the association has significantly increased its contribution to the local healthcare system. Before the association's establishment, Mr. Osman said that voluntary blood donation accounted for only 24% of the demand at health facilities. Currently, members of the association fulfill 76% of this demand, showcasing a remarkable improvement in voluntary blood donation rates. During the Congress, Mr. Yamane Tsagai, the head of the health branch in the region, emphasized the need for expanding the association in the subzone with a view to boost the number of voluntary blood donors further, ensuring a more robust supply of this critical life-saving resource. The Congress also elected 17-member executive committee of the association for 2 years term. The committee is expected to continue the vital work of promoting blood donation and recruiting new donors to meet the healthcare needs of the community. The Voluntary Blood Donors Association in Southern Eritrea region was established in 2016 and comprises 364 people, including females. We are live on ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. City employees in Thailand's capital, Bangkok, were ordered today to work from home for 2 days, and those in the private sector were encouraged to do so as well. This is due to air pollution soared to unhealthy levels. Air pollution has been a problem for many years in Thailand's north, where the burning of forests and agricultural waste are major contributing factors. But in recent years, Bangkok has also begun to suffer greatly with extended periods of high pollution that have led to schools closing and other disruptions. The Department of Pollution Control declared last month that Bangkok had officially entered its annual smog season, but the region has suffered from deteriorating air quality since late last year. For Chiang Mai and other northern provinces, which experience prolonged high level of microscopic dust, the season usually begins in late February, when dry weather and an atmospheric inversion layer cause airborne particles to accumulate. Bangkok's air quality index, AQI, measured an unhealthy 156 today, with readings over 163 in some areas, prompting a stay-at-home order, according to the city government. The microscopic particles can penetrate deeply into the lungs and then move further into the body, causing both short-term bronchial problems and serious long-term health issues. The World Health Organization's guidelines say levels of fine particulate matters equal to AQI 56 should not be exceeded for 24 hours average exposure. Yesterday, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva arrived in Cairo, the capital of Egypt, for a 2-day visit. Officials' engagement began today, February 15, when he should meet with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, sign bilateral documents and make a statement to the press. He will also visit the headquarters of the League of Arab States. This is the president's second official trip to the African continent in his third term. In August last year, he visited 3 other countries, South Africa, Angola, and Sao Tome and Principe. The first, the fight against inequality and hunger, energy transition and climate change, and the reform of international institutions, as well as The expansion of trade between Brazil and African countries are among the topics President Lula is expected to address on this trip to the continent. The visit to Cairo celebrates 100 years of diplomatic ties between Brazil and Egypt. The nation is currently Brazil's second largest trading partner in Africa, behind Algeria. In 2023, bilateral trade between the countries reached $2.8 billion, with $489 million in Egyptian products imported by Brazil and $1.83 billion in Brazilian product exported. In the case of Algeria, the balance reached $4.2 billion last year. The Brazilian government expects trade between the nations to increase in the coming years following the opening of the Egyptian market to various Brazilian products in 2023, such as fish and fish products, poultry, cotton, bananas, gelatin, and collagen. In 2024, Egypt became a member of the BRICS, a bloc that brings together emerging economies such as Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The African country will also take part in the G20 at the invitation of Brazilian government, which shares the bloc of the world's 20 largest economies until December. Before we go, we have a quick recap of the top stars. Himalayan Cataract Project conducts eye surgeries in Asmara. National Support commemorates Operational Voluntary anniversary. City employees in Thailand ordered to work from home due to air pollution. Brazil's president in Egypt for 2-day official visit. And that wraps up our news broadcast for this evening. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.